Bob's a Vezina. He's our top goalie. Everybody knows that. But this is part of the National Hockey League and the injuries you go through in a long year. So there's no adjustments because of the goalie. There certainly has to be adjustments due to our play, especially in our last game in LA. So Mac will go in there, and we feel very confident with him.
Bob was a guy you could go to virtually every night. Will you use Curtis the same way, do you think, Coach?
Oh, I haven't even gotten that far. We certainly can't look too far ahead in the inconsistencies that we've had as a group. So we're worried about tonight's game, a very good Winnipeg team, a very physical Winnipeg team. We're just looking at this one, and then we'll worry about the next day.
Do you like the response you've gotten from your guys since that LA game? You obviously were unhappy with the effort there, and they've had a little time to work on it, practice. Do you like the response so far?
There hasn't been a response. Working at practice, working hard at practice, meetings, that's all part of the business. Your response is your actions during games. And so you can ask me that question after tonight's game.
Okay.
Do you have any sense of what your team, where your team is at going into this game then?
No clue. I really don't. And I don't say that to be smart about it. This is part of my frustration with the club, is just the up and down that we have as far as our readiness, as far as our hardness. I felt so good about the club after Philly, and then we just, as a group, were nowhere to be found against LA. So I'm anxious to see, and not just tonight, but just to see if we can stop this peak and valley type thing here we're going through as a team, and try to steady ourselves and be a team that plays the right way every night.
No, I was just going to say, have you had a team before where you've dealt with that, the peaks and valleys?
And I've been asked that question. It's very similar to Tampa to me. A long time ago, when I first started with Tampa, it was a team trying to learn about momentums from game to game, within the game itself. And some of these guys shouldn't have the answer on our team, because we're a pretty young team. So they're going through the process. I'm hoping some of the older guys and some of the leadership of the room become stronger to help us get through some of this here. So you may not get the result all the time, but you need to play the right way all the time. And that's what we're trying to get to. And we're still buckled there a little bit.